Hello everyone, welcome to this unboxing / review video of the Midland ER50 AM FM weather band emergency alert weather radio. I recently got this radio from a giveaway that Midland did earlier this week. I ordered one on Monday, January 27th, 2025. And now today is Saturday, February 1st, 2025. The time I'm recording this video is right around 5:27 p.m. because I'm using my ER10 VP as my little cheat to tell me what time it is. But we're going to do a comparison of like size. It's basically the same radio, but this has the lithium-ion battery in it. So what we want to do right now is just show you around the box. Okay. Flashlight, weather alerts, AM, FM radio, solar charging. So this does have solar charging. You get the 2600 milliamp hour rechargeable battery. So that's pretty much easily replaced. You can get another one on Amazon or eBay. And yes, this is direct from Midland Radio Corporation. They have a huge facility, a weather monitoring station also in Kansas City, Missouri. They have a bunch of their videos on YouTube. However, this was made in China. All right. So, yes, there's your barcode. Probably because they do that because they have a licensing agreement with Walmart. And so that's why I think they have the barcode. So if you've been to your local Walmart, you might have seen this in the past year or two. They always have these stocked, I guess, in the radio section. Okay, so let's take a look. Ooh, they have this. It's weird. Why is this not focusing? Looks so funny on the camera, but yet here, it just doesn't. I don't know. So anyhow, features: no weather alert radio, flashlight with high-low options and SOS strobe, AM FM radio with clock, just like the ER10 VP. It has a clock too. Now, the ER10 VP does have a flashlight as well, but you need 3 AA batteries to take that. Multiple power sources, solar panel, hand cranking, USB charging, USB port for device charging. You have a headphone jack, low battery indicator, large LCD display. We did talk about the battery. We do have the wrist strap. So it looks like there is a wrist strap. In the box included comes the radio itself, the rechargeable battery, micro USB charging cable, wrist lanyard, and the owner's manual. So I guess this is going to be easy to unbox, right? I mean, I hope it is. Yeah, and then there's your little home thing, and then the rest is just blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, you have your alerts that you can get toned for. So I guess it indicates flooding, hurricanes, wildfires, tornadoes, lightning. Oh, the lightning probably indicates severe thunderstorms. Right, because we do get a lot of them in New York City. All right, so I got to figure out how to unbox this. So I'll be right back. So my first impressions of this radio, it seems pretty big. It kind of feels bulky, but it kind of does have the same bulkiness as my XH Data D608 crank radio does. This is definitely a lot smaller than the ER10 3P that Midland's also known for. So there's that to account for. So I just got rid of the sticker. I'm going to have to throw that out as we go along here. So here is the micro USB cable that it does come with. So, yes, the wrist strap is right here. Awesome. So, here's your manual. I don't really want to go over it that much, but I'll have to be careful and just keep the box so that way I know where the manual is for future reference. I think I got rid of the manual for the ER10 VP. I don't know if I still have it somewhere, but I better be careful with this box. So lastly, what I want to do, yeah, we just showed the cable, right? Here's the cable. Here's your cable. Micro USB. No USB 3.0 charging. Sorry. Guess some of us like the new standard. So to compare, here is the smaller radio right here. I'm going to take a picture of it later on to show a couple of my friends off of YouTube. So yeah, this is the smaller radio. Here is the bigger radio. So this is the bigger radio. This is the smaller radio. So again, here's the time right now, 5:33 p.m. on Saturday, February 1st, 2025. So I would say a good 6 days, even though it was supposed to come Friday. I just want to mention Matt Camper, who's one of my friends who also has a YouTube channel here at Camper News Network. He also got one, and he got his yesterday. So lucky him that his got to Long Island pretty quickly before mine could come here to New York City. So, yes. Before we get started, I want to make a disclaimer about my location. I'm about 10 miles away from Midtown Manhattan, the Empire State Building in Queens County, New York, one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. Obviously, you know where I live by now if you're a long-time viewer of the channel. But if you're new, yeah, that's what I'll just say to start. The thing I am curious about, I wanted to see what the crank looked like. So can you get the crank out? Ooh, I guess the crank is having a hard time. Maybe I'll have to get that out later on as we go along the video. So, what everybody likes to do in the weather band community is push the buttons for good luck. So I guess we'll just start off with that, right? Before we pull the battery tab. The reason why we want to, again, do that, wish the radio good luck and revenue service. That's what we always do in the weather band community. The reason why I knew about this battery tab, and I'll explain that. So, YouTuber who I'm close with, Southern Pennsylvania WX, he's had this radio now for a full year. He got his in December of 2023. And so when I watched his unboxing video, I was closely paying attention to see how he set his up. So we have to remove this battery tab before we use it. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this battery tab out of here and see if the radio will turn on. So it looks like the radio does turn on. Perfect. Okay. So that's not the accurate time right now. So let's see if it's like the same menu. No, we don't want to go to weatherband mode. No. No. Can we hit the menu, please? Thank you. Okay, so let's go to 5:35 p.m. And again, today is Saturday, February 1st, 2025. I wish I had the date, but whoa, okay. Can we maybe turn that down? That would be great. Thank you, because I'm like, no, that's just going to make the battery go down. Okay. So I guess what we want to do is we want to see how the sound is. Let's just start off with that. Turn it on.
And enjoy free daily login bonuses and
yeah, I'm just quickly going through the band because then it will get me an idea of how it sounds on AM. Doesn't sound bad on AM 880. Hi, AM 1010.
The relentless pursuit of the stories that matter to you.
The News Watch never stops.
Traffic and transit with Russ Meyer.
Traffic is not moving on the east side of Manhattan. I speak specifically about the FDR.
Sound is good. I just wish that the annoying AM noise would go away. I guess not. Alright, so I want to put this back on WABC and I'll fiddle around with the signal. So let's try FM. And just like the ER10 VP, there's an issue with WNYC LPFM. Team Midland didn't carefully consider that. Oh well. See how 92.3 sounds.
The Bell Parkway through Brooklyn, not a problem, but it is tied up in Queens, westbound from Guy R. Brewer Boulevard out towards right around Cross Bay Boulevard. Now over to the drive at Nassau. That's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. The LI is getting a little slow from Lakeville Road out across Island Parkway on the left, on the westbound side. Northern State getting a little slow onto New Hyde Park Road. Neither have any significant issues, though, but you can take your pick. They're both about even in that Northern State LIE race. Southern State's doing all right. Number 2.
They probably forgot that there was a Knick game tonight at the Gardens, so Saturday night. Just saying. I want to try.
This is my story. Real get a story.
Oh boy.
I remember those days when hell was my home.
If you're from New York, you know what that song is. I don't have to get into it. Alright, here's WKJY, Hempstead, New York. Now, the interesting thing about this station is I know where the transmitter is. It's in Baldwin. It's a location about 10 miles away from me. It's a pretty strong signal I can get in my house. And that is because the owner of the station, Connoisseur Media, just increased their ERP for their transmitter. Ooh, bumped the camera. And there's La Exitosa, WEPN. Noticing it's a sensitive tuner. Oh yes, this is WHUD, Peekskill, New York. About 30-40 miles away from my location. So for antenna comparison, look how decently sized the antenna is. Because a lot of people love the FM reception on this compared to this little wimpy thing. Let me just put it up here for a second. I know I'm using my foot here, but I just want to do like size by size. I know the camera isn't focusing, but we'll get the camera to focus. Look at that. I mean, it's much nicer antenna. That's why WHUD comes in. So, I'm going to do one quick experiment. There's one spot in my room where I can pick up my semi-local country station, WKMK, from Eatontown, New Jersey. I think it might come in. Awesome! WKMK, Eatontown, New Jersey, Thunder 106. My semi-local country station is coming in. All right, 107.1. It's called the Cliff, if I'm correct. I don't know.
107.1, the Peak.
Oh, the Peak. Yeah, it's not a bad station. Yeah. Faintly picking up WEBE. Put it this way, it might pick it up. It's not that bad. Okay. Let's just quickly go to the weather band very quickly here. Let's just see if we can pick up KCC 31.
21 at Hazleton, 17 at Mount Pocono, 27 at Allentown, and 35 at Philadelphia.
Oh, good. Okay.
Conditions in New York at 5
Let's wait for
p.m.
current conditions in Central Park.
It was clear, with a temperature of 11 at Binghamton, 26 at Montgomery, 28 at Newburgh, 27 at Poughkeepsie, and 32 at New York City.
Yeah, there we
It was
go.
partly cloudy.
That was the current temperature at Central Park. It's supposed to get below 32 tonight. In fact, the low is 19 degrees for the 5 boroughs tonight.
Gusts up to 25 knots, becoming northeast 5 to 10 knots late.
Okay.
Waves around 2 feet this evening.
And that is KWO 35.
Wave detail, northeast 1 foot at 2 seconds.
Excellent. Okay.
Sunday.
So I am definitely impressed so far by how this radio does sound. All right, flashlight. There you go. I'm going to do a comparison here. Right, so both have pretty much the same flashlight output. Now with the ER10 VP, you only get the wimpy little headphone jack. What we want to do now is to show you the cover very quickly here. So there is your output to charge whatever you want to charge. Then you have the charger that goes in. So this is charging in where the battery gets the power, the lithium ion. This goes out. And this is the good old headphone jack. So I'm going to test to see how the headphone jack is in just a second. Headphones sound a little bit better than this does. But you're really not going to be using this for the headphone jack. The whole point is supposed to be using it as an emergency radio, but I guess some people like to use it as a daily driver, but that's okay. I mean, not really impressed with the headphone jack, to be honest with you guys. So, crank demonstration. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit hard to do on the video. Yeah, so at least that works. At least it does crank like it's supposed to. But this is a firm lock compared to my X8 Data D608. So, yeah, good first impressions. I like this. Again, the speaker, it can be a little tinny, but compared to this, I mean, you're getting a larger display. So, definitely impressed. No question. So, what I want to do later on is just do an evening DX scan, see what we can pick up. I'm going to record a separate video in just a bit of the Cousin Brucey Open on WABC, because I'm going to find a good spot in this room to pick it up. All right. So we're going to do an AM band scan to wrap up this video. Stand by, because we're going to wait for it to get further dark and see what we can pick up, I guess. I'm faintly picking it up, but here's WBZ Boston. I was picking up something on 980. Maybe if my dad's car charger wasn't interfering with it, but earlier I was picking up KYW Philadelphia. Guess not anymore. Guess I can't faintly hear it. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to pick up Hartford. Ooh! Alright, faintly getting it in, but that's WBAL Baltimore, AM 1090. WTAM Cleveland, Ohio. WBT Boston not coming in. Bye-bye, WBT. Yeah, there's a lot. Exitosa.
Have 5 other
Ooh!
Democrats for the post, including former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, who touted the support of House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, Senate Minority.
Ooh, we just picked up WBT PHT from Philly.
I think it's a 24-second violation.
It is.
After review, the illegal contact occurred prior to the expiration of the shot.
WFED. Alright, so I want to put it back on AM 1130 because that's my main station for Bloomberg updates that gives the CBS News top of the hour.
Ground trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back.
I'm going to leave it that
Or those
way.
meetings with friends. So
All right, so to wrap up this video, what I want to do is I just want to do like a quick size compare of my, yeah, see, this feels a little bit more bigger on this side. But I will say, to wrap up this video, here is my X8 data. And I am noticing that this feels a little bit lighter. And like I figured, I knew it would feel lighter. This feels, again, a little bit more bulkier. But you know what? I'll say this. I've been very happy with the FM reception so far. I was even picking up Q1047 off camera. And WHUD comes in pretty decent. So I'm definitely happy. No question about that. So yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you all for watching the unboxing and quick review of my Midland ER50. Please go support Midland if you're thinking about purchasing this. You can purchase this on their website. And hopefully, I'll see if I can find an Amazon link in the description below. Also, I want to mention there is a battery-powered option. So if you want to use AA's, consider looking into getting their ER10 VP. Another good radio I recommend. Definitely pocket size and a lot more carrier friendly. So that's pretty much it. Wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. So take care.